Welcome to Junk Journals by Jen, where journaling is about the journey. How are you doing today? I'm still a little under the weather. I don't have a lot of energy, so this probably won't be a very long video, but I am working in a gentleman's journal right now, and I thought I'd work in it for a few minutes today and go ahead and videotape what I'm doing. And it's a lot of fun so far. I am getting ready to put, I think, some double pockets on this page. Actually, I made a tag and I wanted to put a tab on it. I just took this out of an old motorcycle book and sewed a flyleaf page on the back for writing space. It was a picture out of an old motorcycle book, and I thought it was really cool. It went with the era of the journal I'm making in the style. So I'm going to just add a tab to the top so I can slide it into this pocket. And I'm going to do that now. Let's see if I can find a tab for it. Everyone is doing well and had a good Easter. I appreciate everybody's comments and well wishes. I really do. Thank you so much for that. I know I've talked a little bit before about having a chronic illness and what it has meant to me, and it's not always easy, and sometimes it's hard to stick to a schedule, and when I need to rest, I need to rest, but I'm fighting with some really low iron and some anemia right now, so it's made me even more tired than normal, but hopefully we're getting it under control. So, but anyway, thank you for your support. I do appreciate it. A little shaky today. Whoops, try to get the glue on the tag. Hadn't really thought about that. Wipe that glue off. We had a good Easter. My husband took care of everything since I was not feeling well. He cooked meatloaf and mashed potatoes. He made loaded mashed potatoes, which he thought of himself. They had bacon and cheese and sour cream and butter in them. They were delicious, let me tell you. He's a good cook anyway. I appreciate him for that, along with other things, but it is nice that he likes to cook. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a double pocket somewhere here. Let's see. I think right here, maybe. Go ahead and clip that back to hold it, and I already cut a couple of pieces of scrapbook paper down. I think they're down to size. I'm gonna do just glue one down and then glue one over it. First, I'm gonna put a little punch in it. Turn this over so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I'm afraid to say anything, but oh, there we go. I was going to say my art glitter glue is cooperating, but I shouldn't have said anything, right? Now it's not. We'll switch to the tacky glue. It's always been working for me. I really want to use that glue, don't I? Then we'll glue up these flips. So this is going to be, like I said, a gentleman's journal, kind of a steampunk invention, you know, 20s, 30s era, maybe even older than that. I'm going to leave this one where you can maybe have another additional pocket in the top, make it a tuck spot. So I'm only going to glue it on 3 sides. I don't know how many of you watch Louisa Heinzel, but I love her videos and I watch her all the time, watch her every day. And she had a video several months ago about distressing the edges of your pages. And I have adopted that technique on many of my journals, well, several of them now. But the mushroom journal I did a flip through on, and it had that technique. And this one has it too, where you actually, I'll show you here, I've actually distressed the edges with coffee and Distress Oxide inks and pounded them with a hammer to get these little rough edges and the little bent corners and stuff. I really love how it looks. I think it goes so well with this particular theme, kind of grungy. So that's where I got that from. That's Louise Heinzel. Check her out if you haven't. It's a really great video. All right, let's see what we can put on there to decorate that with a little bit. I've got some steampunk kind of stuff here. Got that. I feel like steampunk kind of goes with it. Pulling some different things out so we can have a look at them to get kind of like that. And kind of like that too. Maybe I've got some actual cogs we could actually do. I've used them throughout the journal. I don't want to use them too much, but I think they would look really cool right in the center of the circles probably. Okay, let me trim these up a little. one. Let me ink this too. Okay. Spending most of your time watching me try to get the glue out of the bottle. Sorry for that. It's got to be a better solution. I think I need to buy a new art glitter bottle and start over. Ink that a little bit. So when I am not doing so well or feeling so good, I love to work in my journal for a little bit, just a few minutes at a time. It takes my mind off of how I'm feeling, and I always feel a little peppier and better afterwards. So that's what I do for either stress relief or to cheer myself up or whatever. I'd be interested to hear what some of you do, what kind of things you do when you're not feeling well or kind of down or whatever. So go ahead and leave me a comment and tell me what you do for to feel better. I like any kind of art or music, and I usually combine the two. Of course, I can't do that while I'm filming, but when I'm not filming, I have the radio blasting in here. I have eclectic taste in music too. I listen to really everything. There's no kind of music I don't like. I like classical and country and grunge and rock and roll, you name it, I like it. I like the oldies. Okay. I'll come back later and put the tags in that, I think. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to cut out, I've got these, a couple of pages here. One of them says The Poison, and I copied these out of a book I have. One says The Remedy. Their drink recipe, one is a drink recipe and one is hangover cures from around the world. And I thought They were really bright colored. I did copy them in black and white, but I thought they were very interesting, and I just made them a little smaller so that they would fit on the journal pages. And I thought I would do them on an inside page and make them like the centerpiece of a signature. Maybe the first signature, probably. Yeah, let's try this. Let's go ahead and trim these down first. Got these out of a very interesting book. It's called the, what is it called? The Miscellaneum something. I'll try to put it in the description below if I remember to do that, but it has just a whole bunch of interesting facts and tidbits that you never thought you wanted to know, but it's a pretty interesting book, and I've used lots of pages out of it for journals, especially men's journals. It had one page in it that was so interesting, and at the time I had not thought to copy it, so I lost the page, but it was a page of men's beard styles and what they were called, beards and mustaches. And it was so interesting. And I had made a journal for one of my best friends, and he has a goatee and a mustache. And anyway, I put that page in his journal for him. I hate to really call it a gentleman's journal because it could be anybody's journal, you know. It just leans towards a more masculine style. Wouldn't have to be a man's journal. It could be a woman's journal too if you like, you know, darker colors and more steampunk, and it could be anyone's journal. Okay, I don't like the white around there, so I think I will stencil around it. Let's see. I have a Tim Holtz stencil somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Nope, there it isn't. Let me look just real quick for it. Oh, here it is. Not sure that it's going to show up because it's not that much space. Let me look for another stencil that might work a little better. Maybe a diamond pattern or... Okay, I found something kind of a little bit plainer, and I'm just going to do some vintage photo with this stencil around the edges and then glue those down. I don't really mind if it's darker in some places and lighter in others. I think that adds to the interest, so that's what we're kind of going for here. Okay, see how that looks. Okay, that's a lot better. Add some interest there. And we will glue that down. I'm going to use my Scotch Create glue stick. Earlier I was using Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. Hope you're finding some value here today. If so, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Helps YouTube spread our content and build our community. And of course, I really appreciate it if you do that for me. Didn't trim that very well. It's a little white showing. There's one. A little bit of white on there too. This glue stick is about on its last leg. Yep, there it goes. Time to switch to a new one. Well, when I say new, I mean almost on its last leg too, but I use them until they're gone, so. Okay, so the poison and the remedy. I might put, no, I don't think I will. I think I'll just leave this page like this and not put a pocket or anything on it, because that'll take away from the, there's no way to do that without covering up some of it, and I find it so interesting. So we'll just leave it like that. It's something to look at, a conversation piece, if you will. Okay, let's see. I did make these little cards for it. They're, it's a, I believe this is a royal straight or a royal flush. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at cards. But I decorated the back with some pinup girls and did a little cluster on each one of them. So I thought that was cute. And then they're just tucked in here. I think on this first page, I'm just going to put a little word that says notes or journaling or something on the first blank page of each signature. That's what I'm going to do, if I can find those. Here we go. Okay, this one's going to say journal. I'm going to ink that. Not sure what I'm inking more, my fingers or the page paper, but think I've told you all this tip before. I don't work straight from one signature to the next anymore. I work sporadically throughout. That way, when I start to feel like it's getting full enough or feels done to me, I'm not obligated to fill up the whole journal just because I filled up the first signature, let's say. Yeah, I used to do that, and then it was like maybe I'd run out of steam or just think it should have been done already, but I had to finish every single page in it, and I would end up with these monster of journals that, you know, had 7-inch gator mouths because I filled up every page in the first signature, so I really had to fill up every page in the second and third. So I don't work like that anymore, and it's made a big difference in my journaling practice, or my journal making practice anyway. Hopefully that helps you out. This one says notes. Forgot to eat that. Oh well, it's pretty well. Looks inked anyway. I love how it looks old. Okay, I think that's all for now. I'm probably needing to go take a little rest. So hope you all are having a great day and enjoyed journaling or creating a journal along with me. I'll see you all soon. And until next time, bye everybody.